Just working with the staff and working with the residents and the families is incredibly rewarding. I'm very challenged every day to try to bring that compassion and passion to the staff and bring it to the care that's given to the families and the residents.
Since we see patients a little bit longer than they do in acute care, we're able to build a much better rapport. And so our therapists, social workers, clinicians, nurses, physicians, we get them to the best ability that they can. And I think everybody appreciates that.
They may be there for years, and the relationships they develop with their caregivers, and that you can possibly be part of enhancing that and, making their quality of life a little bit different.
You are sending your loved one to us because we understand you just can't do it anymore. This is why we're here, to do it for you to continue with your life and live your best life while your loved one is being taken care of.
We recognize them as people, that they were, it's not just Mr. So-and-so that with the hip replacement. That's John, and he loves to play golf, and he has 2 grandchildren, and they have a life story, and we need to celebrate them for that and really embrace who they are.
You gotta want to be there because it's tough. You gotta be able to do a job that's not always being thanked, and you gotta have your heart in the right place.
It's not an easy job that we do, any of us, in any part of long-term care. And it can be very rewarding, but it can also be very draining. So it's important that we support each other through this journey.
They're not just someone who comes in and clocks out. It's like really looking at them as an individual and being compassionate, not only for the person that has to lay in the bed and get cared for, who can't take care of themselves, but the compassion of the person who's actually having to do that and what it takes for them to get up in the morning, come to work, and choose that career.
One of the things from an administrative standpoint is I see the difficulties that they faced in their own life. So when you have somebody who is facing cancer or their child just died, and then they're there taking care of patients, that is a resilient person.
Even if it's the smallest thing, you're like, I did that today, or I made that resident smile, or oh my gosh, they discharged and they were able to go back home because we really encouraged them to participate in therapy.
We really have the opportunity to impact lives, the lives of our residents, the lives of their families, and certainly the lives of our employees as well.